Hello, STAT133 staff. My name is Cesar Chavez, and right now you should be seeing my report on the screen. So why don't I go ahead and begin? So the first section I want to go over is the historical comparisons. And the first question, C.3.A, asks to compare 2012 to the historical average of number of named storms per year. And so the fruit of my labor, you could look at my code here, but I will mostly explain the plot itself that was produced. You can see here, it is this histogram of all of the year by year of storms, and you see there in red is highlighted 2012, and that black line you see there, as noted at the bottom in the caption, is the line of the average across all of the years. And so we can see that 2012 was well above the average, so we can say that 2012 was above average in terms of number of named storms that occurred that year. Moving on, we would look at the number of hurricanes in 2012 compared to other years, and a similar chart was produced by me. So same kind of deal here. We highlighted 2012 in red. We had that black line there to represent the average of this statistic. And as we can see, 2012 was still above average. It is well above the black line representing the average. And so we can say that 2012 was above average because it was above the average. And last but not least, for section C.3, we wanted to see the maximum wind speed of 2012 compared to the national average of the wind speeds across the whole time period. Interestingly enough, 2021 was not accounted for because the IB Tracks dataset did not include data for 2021. So this historical period we're looking at is 1970 to 2020 instead. But similar thing here, we produced a graph detailing a year by year the maximum wind speed, and as we can see, compared to the other ones, finally 2012 seems to be below average. The black line, of course, in this still represents the average across all the years. 2012 was much below the average than I guess we would anticipate, considering that it had such high hurricanes, number of hurricanes and named storms. But yes, it was below average in terms of maximum speed. So I guess the storms that year were not that fast. And finally, we're going to go over section C.4, which is the season summary map. The first one, we wanted to map all of the tropical storms that occurred in the 2012 season. It is shown here on the map. And related to this, we wanted to know what storms made landfall in the U.S., which visually we can see there was not too many, but namely there was 5 storms that did end up making landfall, those being Alberto, Beryl, Debbie, Isaac, and Sandy. But yes, this is I guess the conclusion of my report. Thank you for listening.